hello, everyone. Hello, how is everyone doing today? Hello, my name is Sharice N. Johnson Moore, and I wanted to welcome you back to the Post Publishing Power Moves. I am your publishing consultant and visibility coach, and we are on day 17 of the Post Publishing Power Moves series that I am doing for authors, aspiring authors, first time authors, even as experienced authors can brush up sometimes. And so I wanted to say, welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want you to know that your story is your power, your book is your tool, and your voice is your vehicle to impact lives. Let me repeat that again. Your story is your power. Your story is your power. Your book is your tool, and your voice is your vehicle to impact lives. So today is day 17. We are talking about your social media setup is our topic for today. And what to include and how to use it to lead to devoted readers. Okay? So let me repeat this topic. Your social media setup. What to include and how to use it to lead to devoted readers. Okay, come on now, let's get into this, right? So we want to understand that your social media matters for authors. Authors, your social media plays a vital role in your presentation to the world. Okay, it's not just about posting randomly. It's your storefront. Okay. It's not just about putting stuff up there, putting that book up there, putting this or that, and you have to be strategic. Be strategic. It is like treat it just like your website. Okay. It is your storefront. Okay. Readers will check your profiles before buying your book. Okay. I know, because I love reading books, and I always go check out the authors before I buy their books. I check out their Facebook page. They got Instagram, they got TikTok, they have a website. I go, I go looking. I be investigating. I do. And I see a lot of things that people could change about their social media profiles. Must have on every author profile. These are some must haves on your author profile. Clear professional photos or branded image. Okay. Clear professional photos or branded image. Okay. Not one where I'm going to give an example of one I saw, one that I have seen. Well, what was it? They were the person, had a sexy pose and a sexy outfit on, and I was like, okay, now, it was kind of a revealing photo, okay, and there was no bio included. What you do need, you need to include a bio or link to one, who they are, or what you write, and who you serve. These are the things that you need. You need a bio that includes who you are, what you write, and who you serve. Okay. If your book is about motivation, okay, I'm gonna give you the example of my photo. I have a business logo for my photo. I have a business logo. My name is my business logo. It's an emblem, and I have my name in this logo, and that is the name of my business. That's on my profile. And so bio includes publishing consultant and visibility coach. It has that as the bio. I help authors with their publishing needs. When someone goes to my bio, my website, they read the following: media interview services, book publishing consultations, um, faith-based entrepreneurial consultations, and singing and speaking engagements. Those are my services. If you run across my bio, if you go to Google and look me up, that's what that would say. Okay, I help authors, entrepreneurs, writers, creatives, get their, get their projects, get what they're doing out in front of other people. Okay, media. Okay, and I serve authors, entrepreneurs, faith-based entrepreneurs, creatives, uh, those categories. Okay. Link to the book. Okay. Now, I'm always some. Now, you can put the link into your book. If it goes to Amazon, if it goes to Lulu, if it goes to Englishbox, if it goes to a different author page, you can always put your Amazon author page as your link. And then that'll tell all the things about you or straight to your book, the link to straight to your book. Okay. Website. I also have that link in my bio, website or landing page. You can use Linktree or similar if needed. If you have more than one social media page, which I have like 6 or 7, or is it 8? Okay. So I will put the most important ones there, like my website, my YouTube channel, and Facebook. I always put those first because I started off with Facebook. So whoever comes into preview of me, they know me from Facebook. Website is there. Link to the book is always put that in my profile. Consistent cover banner image across platforms. My image is always the same. My image is always the same. I have my picture, my professional headshot, and then I'll have a banner that states all the things that I do, my email, and my website is on this banner. Okay, along with my logo that I have for my business. Okay, and a headshot picture of me, professional picture, in a banner. Cover is the same. Building a reader-centric experience. Now, before I jump into that one, I want to say that if you need help with your social media profile and you do not know how to create one, or you would like help upgrading yours, or you would want help creating or upgrading it, please get in contact with me so we can sit down and we can sit down and create your social media platforms together. This is a service I do provide in my business. Social media platforms, profiles. Building a reader-centric experience. If a new reader landed on your profile, would they know what my book is about? That's to ask yourself that question. Okay. If a new reader landed on your profile, would they know what your book is about and how to get it? That's another one I do be running across when it comes to the profiles. I'd be like, okay, you posting about your book every day, and then you don't put a link in the post. Where I get the book from? That's the question I be asking. I mean, that kind of becomes that is one of the it is something that kind of irks me when I see somebody post about their book. I get a picture, I get a picture, and then all I get is buy my book. Buy my book. Wait, excuse me. Where the book at? Where can I find the book? There's no link that'll go to the Amazon page. There's no link that goes to anything, and you want somebody to buy your book. Okay. Okay. Share posts that mix promotion and engagement, not just selling. Okay. That's where it comes in, where you can sit and make you the little short videos on your phone or on your computer where where you make a video, say hello, my name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and I have a book. It is entitled Coming to Loving Yourself, and let me read my poem out the book. You're reading, you're showing them that you have a physical copy and that your book is real. Okay? If you do not have your book in a physical copy, you can read it off your tablet and turn it around, show the people on the screen that you do have a book that is available for purchase. Okay? Mixed promotion. Say, look, I'm going to be at such and such and such. I'm going to be at Barnes & Noble on this day, at this time, between this time and this time, with my book. We're going to be at Barnes & Noble, such and such. I'm just giving you the example. And you leave people, and that's how you promote. You mix the promotion up. And engagement. Do lives. Go on somebody else's program, do something other than keep posting that book every day. Every day, just post his book. You don't read from it. You don't tell us where to buy it. You say, I'm an author. I got books. Okay, tell us something else. It might be your first book, but we want to know where to buy it at. We want to know what the book is about. So this book is an old cover. This is my old cover. This is going to be my old cover sooner or later. See, I have on the back of my book what my book is about, what I'm about. I'm the author, so I got a little bio on the back of my book. Okay. This is an autobiography, inspirational book. Okay. And I give different stories, scenarios of what's in the book. Give them a little summary when you post the book. Give them a little excerpt out of it. Read it to them or something. Gotta give them something besides just, all right, I'm gonna just throw you this book cover. All right, I got a book, buy it. Okay. Using social media as a magnet. Consistent posting schedules. Okay. Doesn't have to be daily, but must be regular. Using social media as a magnet. Consistency with your posting. So you may post on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then you switch it up next week. You may do Tuesday and Thursday, okay, or Sunday. Switch it up. Do something different. With your with your social media exposure. Go on, everybody, and it's good to go and do other interviews on the phone when people, they get in their rooms, and people don't necessarily do live interviews. They do live interviews on the phone, the apps, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Everybody's doing interviews, right? So give us some information. Give us some information, where to find you, where you at, what, if you're gonna be at a bookstore or library somewhere, posting. Make your a posting schedule, where you post maybe Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Then you might do a live next week, or you do somebody else's show that week, or something, kind of like that. Engage with your readers, comments, replies, and reshares. Okay, engage with your readers. I'm always asking. I simply ask out my mouth and ask people when they purchase the book, can you please leave a review? And if you can you video your review of my book? Can you write me an email of the review that you have for my book? Or can you go to Amazon and then, or people get, oh yeah, I really like this book. I really like it. Things like that, reply to what people saying under your book, under your post. Don't just say, oh, okay, all right, cool. All right. And then you just keep scrolling. You keep scrolling. The people that you need to pay attention to is the people that's replying. Because you don't know if they might have bought your book or not. And your reply could make them change their mind if they have not bought that book or not. Or if they have bought that book and have not left a review, it could change their mind. Okay, well, she spoke to me in the comments. That meant a lot to me that means a lot to me as a reader. When an author they take out their time to reply to my message in their comment section. And it is so important that you reply and you reshare. Reshare. If you got some author friends, y'all, you work together and you reshare. You reshare what is going on. Well, reshare the comment, reshare the post, reshare things that your other friends is doing. Engage with your readers. Reshare what they said. Okay. Now you can use your stories, the reels, and live for authentic connection. Okay. Use stories or your reels and your lives for authentic connection. Okay. You get on a live and y'all look. Now this is what get me. You will go and sit in somebody else's live and watch their whole live, right? But you got a book sitting there on the table, but you want to do one yourself. Y'all. Hey, I keep it real. Okay, I do. I keep it real. You will not post about your book. You will not talk about your book. You just keep posting about it on the page, and you keep, you. Okay. This is the thing you have to understand about being an author. You have to learn how to use all the amenities that are in your peripheral view. If you're on TikTok, okay, you on TikTok, you on Instagram, you on YouTube, if you are on Facebook, Twitch, all these social media outlets, Patreon, all those things, right? Substack, and they got so many apps now these days. Whatever app you own, use that to build you a community. Okay, you can use that to build your community of followers, from followers to devoted readers. Always invite them into the next step. Okay, I launched the book. Okay, I launched the book. We had the launch. Everybody came in, and we had this gathering. Okay, you had your live launch of your book, and everybody comes in, and we have it on Zoom. So in Zoom, you could turn around and keep the email addresses. Just giving y'all this for information, a little hack here. When you have your live launch, you could turn around and the emails that you have collected for the registration of your live launch broadcast, you keep them, and that's how you can start your email list. That's how you start your email list. They become from followers to devoted readers that way. Always invite them into the next, a freebie, a webinar, newsletter, or a book purchase. Okay. When I invite people about my book, I always introduce them and ask them, okay, can you join my newsletter? And when you join the newsletter, you will get a free version, ebook version of Coming to Loving Yourself, the whole book. That's my freebie to my newsletter people that sign up for my newsletter. Okay? People like free stuff. They love some free stuff. Child, just don't get it twisted. People love the word free. Okay? So we want to get the freebies, the giveaway this, or give you away 3 chapters, or if you purchase the book, you can have a one-on-one conversation with me for 30 minutes on the phone, or we could talk a video chat, or make it interesting for them, and people love to talk. They love to meet people they have bought their books from. Oh my God. Okay. You see the big time authors, how they'll go on social media and say, okay, they do a live. And they'll do a live right after they've launched a new book. And then they be like, okay, well, and then they'll look at the comments, we look at the comments, and then they be like, okay, they'll pick somebody out the comment section, out the comment in this live video, and they'll sit and pull them on the stage to talk to them. You have to stop being shy about you have a book. Okay? Readers who feel connected to you become loyal supporters. So, readers who connect to you become loyal supporters. Okay? Now, I want to give you a heads up. When somebody gives you I'm gonna come from a different perspective with this one, right? When someone gives you a bad review, please do not go to social media and bash that person. If they left a live video on their screen, if they sat there and dogged your book out on social media in a video, do not be petty in that manner to go and rebuke that person with another return video. It's like a battle, like what they call them. Diss battles. Diss battles. The rappers are dissing each other, Anyway. So, unless you see it as it's still good is still good in your eyes where that person made you at the point of the conversation and you using it for advertising. Okay, they're bad talking about, because I had a friend that happened that I had a friend that happened to. A person read her book, and the person went on social media and didn't like what she read. Okay, my friend, instead of her going on social media to have it out with that person, she used it to leverage her readers. She used it in the opposite way, where she said, "Thank you for the publicity." She said, "Thank you for the publicity. I greatly appreciate it." You know, you know, so, you know, so today, please, 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 authors, I am begging you, please, I am begging you, get your social media platforms together, cause I don't know if some of y'all is coming or going. I went to look for someone the other day. I seen them on social media. I followed them. I followed this person. And I'm like, okay, I want to get this book. When a person got to chase all over town to find your book, by the time they on the third try, they be like, never mind. You have to get everyone's interest in the first time that they see you, and the first time they get their eyes and they say, oh, I want this book. You never know when that chance will be that someone will look you up, come to your page and be like, oh, that book look like it's interesting. Okay, let me check it out. I'm looking through social media. I'm looking at stuff, and I'm trying to figure it out. And I gotta go over. Let me go over here, and let me go over here. And by the time I got to get to searching for you, I lost interest. I have lost interest. Okay, your social media platforms matter more than y'all think they do. That's how a lot of people find my book. I post, I do reels, I use everything I got. I use everything I got for my book, right? For this book, for the other book, for the other two books. You know, this is a tool. This is a tool. This is a tool that you need to use intentionally if you're gonna be on it. Look, scrolling ain't making you no money. Scrolling, okay, I'm just saying, scrolling just to be all in other people's business. Use this phone for your business and be intentional about how you use this cell phone, the social media apps, the live broadcast, things of that nature. Okay, be intentional. That's why I keep saying it has to be about it. It has to be a change of mindset. Now, before, like I said before, this is what I'm. Before I became an author, I used to go social media and post, and read and all that. And I ain't care, if I felt like posting, I felt like posting. And then I was getting all kind of, I can say it, I was just falling in everybody, right? And it used to be a lot of nonsense on my page, a lot of hate, a lot of negative stuff. And all, okay, once I changed my mindset about how I was going to use this cell phone and them social media apps, when I became an author, everything changed for me. It changed for me. My mindset changed because I realized I had control over my social media pages. Okay. Now, this another one I want to give y'all. Separate your personal pages from your author page. If you gotta have two pages, so be it. Because sometimes you want to separate the personal stuff from your book. Your private life is not everybody's business. Okay, you can say I'm married, I got a boyfriend. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's cool. A married boyfriend. Okay, that's cool. All right, but I have it. It makes the book and your business stand alone, free of all the ooh. I wonder what her man and what she doing and people in your business. Okay, and then they got these little stupid comments. You know how people is on social media. Always got something negative to say about something what you're doing. Okay, so the less that they know or the less that they see, the better chance it is where you can keep that off. You can keep that kind of mess off of your page, with your book. That's why Anyway, so that's why I am you know I'm very intentional about how I use social media now, because a whole lot of foolishness on a page and you talking about you an author and this going on and that going, it deter people from buying the book. It get more highlight to your personal stuff than to your book. You get what I'm saying? Okay, all right. So be more intentional about your social media platforms and you being an author. And it's not just, oh, I got a book, okay, whatever. If you ain't, I'm gonna say this. If you ain't super hyped about your book, ain't nobody else gonna be super hyped about nothing that you doing. If you're not proud and happy and invigorated and motivated about the book that you took your time to write, I don't care if it took you 20 days, I don't care if it took 60, 90, 100, I don't care how many days it took you. You put effort into that book. So be proud of your work. Show off your work. You know, tell the world. Cause if ain't nobody look, you ain't gonna make no book sales. You don't tell nobody nothing. You just gonna post it up there. I'm gonna post it on Amazon, post it wherever, and it's gonna magically make some money. No, it is not. You gotta turn around and tell people. You gotta tell people. You gotta do unless you already a big time author. Okay, unless you're already a big time author, or a lot of people that on their first day when that book come out that you turn around and they will buy your book. Okay, all right. So draw them in. Give them some preview. Tell them I got a book coming out, such, and I'm gonna have a book review. You gotta, how you say it? Build up the momentum about your book before it come out too. Build up the momentum. Tease them a little bit. Tease them. Don't give them everything. Give them bits and pieces. On your social media platforms if you are a first time author. So, I want to go ahead and one is why social media matters for authors. Number two, the must-haves on every author profile. Number three is building a reader-centric experience. Number four, using social media as a magnet. Okay. Number five, from followers to devoted readers. Okay. That has been our topic for today. It is called your social media setup. How is your social media platforms set up? How you presenting it? How are you, how does it look? Do it need to revamp? Do you need to take this off? Do you, if you're gonna be, hey, you don't want everybody knowing who your grandkids is, okay? Take that off the page. Take that off. That don't got nothing to do with personal stuff. Some things we do not want on our pages because people. I ain't even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Some things just don't need to be on social media, on your social media platform. With your author stuff. Okay. One of these days, I think I'm gonna write a list. I'm gonna come up with a list of what don't belong on a social media page. Okay. On a social media account. Okay, when it comes to authors. Okay. I might sneak and find that and do another bonus video later with that. Matter of fact, hold on. See, that's how my brain works. Yeah, that's how my brain works. That's how my brain works. Mm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get these to y'all now. I'm gonna go ahead and get these to you now. I don't know how many this came up with. Me and Chat GBT are best friends. So things that don't belong on the author's social media. Unprofessional negativity. Rants about readers, reviews, or fellow authors. Public arguments or calling people out. Complaints about sales in a way that feels desperate. Readers want to connect with you, not witness online drama. Overly personal or private information, sensitive family issues, finances, or health details, unless it directly connects to you as the author, the brand, the mission, in a purposeful way. Purposeful way. Your home address, personal phone number, and private schedules. Okay. Photos of minors without consent. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Get the grandkids off the page. Share personal stories with intention, but keep your private life protected. Some things you don't need to put on social media. Excessive promotion without value. Constant buy my book posts without context. Links without captions or reasons why it matters to your audience. Repetitive spamming content. Instead, mix promotion with education, inspiration, storytelling, and reader engagement. Okay? Low quality content means blurry images, cluttered graphics, or unedited videos, typos in quotes, captions, or posts. Out of date event announcements, still pinned or shared. Your content is an extension of your book's quality. Okay? Your content is an extension of your book's quality. Controversial topics, unless it's your brand. Heated debates on politics, religion, or social issues, unless it's directly tied to the book's message, or you're ready to stand firm, on it. Okay? Offensive jokes or insensitive memes. Content that could alienate your ideal reader unnecessarily. Remember, your brand should be consistent, not confusing. Stop discombobulating people. Okay? Copyrighted material you do not own. Copyrighted material you do not own. Share entire songs, poems, or text you don't have rights to. Use the images you don't have permission for. And copy paste other authors' content without credit. Protect your integrity and avoid copyright issues. Oh, they certainly do that now with music, unless the app allows you to use certain tracks, okay? But YouTube will not let you use any copyrighted music. It won't let you post the video. I tried that one day last week where I was in a good mood and I was going to do a short and it would not let me because I was using somebody else's music. It was copyrighted. Okay. So they didn't even let me upload that video. Okay. So anything that breaks readers' trust. Now this one could break a reader's trust. Misleading claims. Bestseller when it is not verified. Overpromising freebies or offers and not delivering. Ignoring the comments, reviews, and questions completely. Readers follow you because they trust you. Don't break that. Okay, in short, think of your social media as a digital author stage. You ever go on a TED Talk? If you go on a TED Talk and people put that up there, that's your stage. Your social media is a stage, okay? If it doesn't support your brand, your readers, or your professional growth, it probably doesn't belong, okay? Okay, all right, okay. So I just want to give y'all them seven don'ts on a social media platform, on your social media page, okay? Along with the do's and the don'ts. Okay, do's and don'ts. Okay. All right. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. I love you all and everyone. Oh, this something else I forgot. Sign up. Here you go. Hold on. My mind is so. Anyway, so publish now. What free webinar starts September the 6th. Publish Now What free webinar starts September the 6th. Okay. So you want to be in the room when it is time for you to do what make it do. This is the link to sign up for the Publish Now What free webinar. It will be on Zoom. It starts September the 6th, 2025. Now, if you would like to get in contact with me for this link, okay, here's my email address. snjm@sharicejohnsonmoore.com. Okay? Or you can go to my website, sharicejohnsonmoore.com. Okay? So I wanted to let you know, yes, that is happening. That is happening. September the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and 27th. Okay. 4-part series. Publish Now What free webinar. Okay. I love you all. And I will put this information also in the description box for the post on my YouTube page. Okay. All right. I love you all, and I see y'all tomorrow for day 18. Okay. Day 18. Can't wait. I cannot wait. Ooh, yes. Some good information coming. All right. I'll holler at y'all later. I'll holler at you later. I'll holler at you